Hi, long time no see. I know. Pehle to heads up, this episode will be all over the place. I have become very rusty with writing, and my English has gotten worse from bad to worse. And also, you might find this episode a bit echoey because मैं ऐसे ही room में record कर रही हूँ and I don't have a proper mic on me, so I'm just gonna walk it through and just record it on my phone itself. So that is what you're hearing. Let's do this old school style because that is how I pretty much started. I just recorded it on phone and called it a day. So currently I'm not in a relationship, but I kind of am in something. It's not a situationship, but well, okay. Maybe it has become one. Hello and welcome back to another rant episode of Kai Pan Aditi. I honestly have so many episodes written but not recorded, so I might start putting those out up soonish. So you might see 2024 favorites, 25 चालू हो गया है, मार्च ख़त्म हो गया है, it's too late, but अब लिखा है तो क्यों ना डालूँ. Yeah, okay. Let me draw you a picture. I'm currently back home in Amravati. I've written down the script sitting in my seafoam blue room where it all started. I'm on my writing desk and an office chair, both of which, by the way, are a privilege to have and a luxury to have. Like, I don't have this back in Mumbai. My dad has not been keeping well, and it made sense to come back home, visit him, and also check in with my mum. Hi, I'm Aditi, and you're listening to Kai Pan Aditi, where I love to talk about everything past, present, and future and overthink it all. Yes, I do. New episodes scheduled every Sunday at 11:11 a.m. Come listen. I appreciate your support. All right. You know what has happened? I lost my love for podcasting as soon as I joined a podcasting company. The minute I turn my passion into profit, it loses its charm like this. Say chutki baja ke like this. I lose my love for it. And for those of you who follow me on Instagram, they know that I recently got fired from the role. More about it will be sprinkled over time once my severance paycheck comes in and I find another role. Then I can talk further. But for right now, that's all you got to know. So you'll hear about it eventually throughout. Heads up. This episode will be, of course, all over the place because I have a lot to talk about and I've become very rusty with my English. And I don't know if you love to hear me rant, but this will be a pure rant episode. If you do love such episodes, hit me up on Instagram, slide into my DM, shout it out, top of your voice. Hey Aditi, love your rants, and I really understand you and your feelings. What's funny is that I really love it when I start a statement with, what happened the other day? Been loving and living in my this new t-shirt that I got the other day. It just is a red t-shirt which says Kaleshi Aurat. What is life without some fight? Kalesh. My last working place was fun. I think it was more the people that made it fun, which in return made me survive that long. I think it was like 7-8 months masterclass into how to be funny yet serious at the same time. Like before that, I don't think I had a personality. I don't think I think I discovered a lot during the 7 months, and I would not give up for anything those seven months. Like everyone in the crew is very young, living their best life, and actually they knew what they wanted out of life, which got me spiraling into this narrative of बहन कौन थी तू 25 साल में 26 साल में 27 साल में कौन who were you when you were 25 26 27 you were nothing, you were nobody. What were you even doing? I was told to get a job and that's the career trajectory that is what I was going to have. I think the people I met recently gave me the permission to dream bigger, to not settle, to juggle, have multiple side hustles. It's okay to do that. Have courage. In short, fuck it up, babe. मचाओ, राडा करो, कुछ तो करो वरना ये 10 to 8 के मैट्रिक्स में फंसे रहोगे. That's what they taught me. Alright, और क्या चल रहा है? Recently I ended up in Dubai. I mean, it was chilly AF. Man-made weather was something that I experienced firsthand that I never knew existed. Such concept मेरे को पता भी नहीं था कि ऐसा एक concept exist भी करता है that you can manipulate weather. It's like, oh shit, okay, that's interesting, that's cool. Everything there was shit expensive. People were driving Mercedes and Teslas as Uber. I was like sweating and laughing at the same time. I was like, what is happening? We ended up riding in a GMC. Oh my god, I was blown away. For the first time in my life, a car made me almost choke up. I'm like, oh wow, okay, in a good way. Like, what? Because me and my siblings all fit in that plus size car. We are all plus size people. Not really. No, I wear a medium, by the way. Proud of that. बहुत लंबा जर्नी था 2 साल का. But anyways, I'm losing my point here. But me and my siblings plus my brother-in-law and my niece, we all fit in that car. I was out of words. I think I just didn't knew my dream car until I came across a GMC. I was like, wowza, now that's a car. That's a car when you can fit everybody in and everybody can sit comfortably. That's a car to have. I couldn't believe how impressed. Okay, I'm gonna stop with the car. Anyways, the trip was actually, it triggered me because of my on and off relationship status, which made me pull the plugs. So I bought tickets to Dubai. My status was on and off, and as soon as it switched off, I was like, okay, I knew I want to buy the tickets, get the fuck out of here. I knew I was running away. I knew it in my gut, and I started the trip with a text message asking me, what are we doing, Aditi? What does it even mean in a longer term, etc. type of question in my message box on my WhatsApp. While the question was very valid from the other end, it just left a sour taste in my mouth. At the start of the trip, I was like, कौन start करता है ऐसे क्वेश्चन से एक ट्रिप? बट अब उसको पूछना था तो उसने पूछ लिया कि हम क्या कर रहे हैं, क्यों कर रहे हैं, इसका फ्यूचर क्या है, फ्यूचर है भी कि नहीं. अब उसका पूछना तो पूछ लिया, ठीक है. Right now, there might be a couple of very valid questions in everybody's mind that I would want to address right away. Aditi, how was your trip? How was Dubai? Darlings, it was fabulous. I have a thing for luxury bathrooms and Dubai. I was gonna say Mumbai. Dubai was full of luxury bathrooms. I hated the mall. It was just too big. I was too hungry. I had to walk a lot. The entire trip, I was too tired and too ill. Like my niece was sick and I got sick in return and मेरे को बुखार हो गया. I had runny nose throughout the trip. यही हो रहा है. And so it was a okay trip. Yeah. Number 2, I think you might want to ask, are we talking about the same guy you kissed earlier? To which my response is no. We are not talking about the same guy in the episode. This is a fresh new guy. Number 3, is this a new person in your life, or is it via arranged marriage? Yes and no. Yes, new person. No, not via arranged marriage. Let's call this person Pookie because I literally named him Pookie. Number 4, what happened? Well, I cannot seem to make it work due to the age gap that we have. Number 5, last question, Aditi. Okay, you might have another question, but I will stop you right here. He broke it off. By now, I am so used to this. I've got shit ton of rejections. What's another one, right? I'm so used to it. Job बोलो, relationship बोलो, just जहाँ effort डालती हूँ वहाँ rejection ही मिलता है. Like, anyways, okay. I'm gonna smoothly sail out of this hot water and move on. I think, what might actually end up happening is me compromising on the love factor. My biggest fear is whatever's been offered in an arrangement setting won't be enough to compete with love. So I might never really know what true love feels like, which fucking sucks. Now that we are all caught up on everything bizarre, um, everything, comma, bizarre should have been happening in my life because I started manifesting and letting it go. I spoke about this very briefly, but I think I would want to reiterate for those of you who don't know. I told myself multiple times that I think I might be laid off from the role that I'm currently doing, aka, getting fired. And lo and behold, I was actually fired. Like, that's the bizarrest shit that could ever come out of this. I don't know why in my gut I knew it. And I just let it go and it actually happened. My God, I couldn't believe my eyes when that happened. I told this to my friend multiple times before it happened. Okay, why do I feel like I'm gonna get fired and something great is gonna come out of it? Something amazing is going to come out of this getting fired. So here we are. I got fired. Another bizarre thing that happened, I told my sister in Dubai. So we were checking out the famous butterfly garden in Dubai, and there were live butterflies everywhere. The butterfly, I told her that the butterfly is either going to land on my nose or it's going to land on my head. And within 2 minutes, I cannot believe it, it landed on my head. I can't believe it. It was probably one of the most surreal moments in my life. I couldn't believe my eyes or my brain, and that I was even able to capture a picture of it. And I had a story to tell that, hey, look, it landed on my head. It was crazy, man. Crazy. So that was February. March drew in a party for me I did not expect. By the way, I still had a job when this happened. I hosted my first ever party, invited a bunch of ex-colleagues. कारण तब तो colleague थे, अब ex-colleague हो गए हैं. And we shared stories throughout the night. Everyone slept around 6 a.m. I ended up manifesting something for my girl friend, something wild. Like, I don't know if I should even share. I'll share it, okay? Something absolutely wild. I told her, we've shared a coffee, girl. Now I want you to end up going out on a date, like a brunch, lunch, dinner situation, whatever you get offered. Go out on a date. I want you to go out with this very specific guy, irrespective of the outcome. Like, I literally, in front of her, I requested the universe to make it happen because I genuinely think they might make a very cute pair, very cute couple. And just an hour later, I hear her. I was like, what is happening? And then she's like, I'm going out with this guy that you manifested. I was like screaming through the roof because it was actually happening. And guess what fucking happened? There is something more cooking now, and I'm so happy for it. Now I'm planning to put my coffee theory to test and set up another friend of mine, whoever, जो भी मेरे साथ कॉफ़ी पीने बैठता है, intentional coffee with open mind, उनको कोई ना कोई मिल ही जाता है. I don't know why. ऐसा 3-4 बार हो चुका है मेरे साथ, और मेरे को ऐसा बोला भी गया है बहुत बार बहुत लोगों ने, तो खुद के साथ क्यों नहीं कॉफ़ी पीती हूँ. बोली, यार खुद के साथ नहीं होता है काम ऐसा. I mean, खुद पे वर्क नहीं करता ये मैजिक मेरा. So now I have another friend. I want to set him up. I want to test also the coffee theory. I don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah. March also brought back friendships I thought I might have lost over time. Like, my friends are spread out, okay? One friend I met at a wedding, and another I met at a ex company we used to work for. And we trauma bonded over how shitty the company was. ऐसे वो basically spread out है मेरे सारे friends. So I reached out to both of them and I loved every minute of it. Just every minute of our conversation were bomb AF. Now, today's working title for this episode was Butterflies. I'm not still sure if I will name it Butterflies. Why, you may ask? Well, Pookie never gave me butterflies, and that got me into thinking, why? Is something wrong with me, or is something wrong with the relationship, or I finally feel emotionally and mentally broke? Okay, I cannot feel it anymore. What is wrong? So I sat down with that one of my friend the other day, because I needed an unbiased opinion. I did not want somebody who's very close to my case to give me an opinion, but just an unbiased opinion. I told her my story, and she said, because Aditi, it's a secure relationship. I was like, wait, what? You get butterflies when there is lack of communication, there is gap, you make up shit in your brain and you go. But a secure relationship is clear with its wants and needs. It's almost to the point boring. There is no reason to doubt or believe ki kalesh hoga, and hence no butterfly. She said she does not get it too, and she is in a stable relationship at this point. I think butterflies are indicators of excitement, nervousness, but it has absolutely no correlation with long term happiness, sexual satisfaction, or compatibility in a relationship. Of course, I was spiraling by the end of the conversation with her, and I googled the shit out of it like a millennial. So, Google AI, Gemini AI, whatever says, not feeling butterflies with your boyfriend doesn't necessarily mean you're not into him or that the relationship is unhealthy. It can be a sign of secure and comfortable connection, or simply a different way of experiencing love. I'm like, interesting. Okay. Reddit community compares getting butterflies to only existing in trashy romance novels or some form of variation of Hollywood Bollywood version of movie that has been fed to us over time. Not everyone experiences butterflies or that spark or that vibe we talk about. That does not mean anything is wrong with the relationship. Overall Reddit community का ऐसा बोलना था. Now, Psychology Today wrote something very interesting that I wanted to share. The magical feeling of butterflies comes from very same part of our brain responsible for registering threat and fear. The same portion responsible for our anxiety, the amygdala. Feelings of anticipation and threat in the amygdala translates to knotting sensation in stomach that we've come to call butterflies. We experience butterflies when jumping out of plane, giving an important presentation, or preparing for an interview. They're not a rare occurrence, but when we feel them in the context of romance, we've been taught to view the feeling as a sign that we have potentially found the one. I was like, okay. I think she's correct. I need to firstly let this go and secondly take a nap. Nap cures everything for me. Try it. I want to conclude now today's episode because I don't want to drag it out. 18 minute का already हो चुका है and I don't think there will be cuts in this. So what do you think? I want your honest opinion on this. Do you have a partner? Does your partner give you butterflies? What does butterfly even really mean for you? Or are you still waiting for that spark, that vibe connection with somebody? What are your thoughts? I would love to hear from you guys. DM me. I'm always open. My Instagram is at Aditi hihihi, ADITIHIHIHI. Hit me up. That's pretty much it for today's episode. This is Aditi. आप सुन रहे हो Kai Pan Aditi. Until next time. Bye.